Cancer, how you doing? Welcome to your energy readings here on the ASTROFLOWER, going from the 9th to the 15th of June. Hope you're doing well. Did you see the messages from energy? If you did, you'll know that we're going to be talking a little bit later on about the earth. Earth. I keep saying earth. It's not. It's fire and water energies that are flowing through the vibrations at the moment. So we're going to be looking at that a little bit later on and pulling a few cards. But in the meantime, we're going to pull. We're going to get some messages from energy and follow your chakra sequencing for you, Cancer. I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed last week. It was lovely to see all the new subscriptions. So I thank you for that, and I'm lovely to see you here. Okay, so let's just get on with that connection to the energies here. Now there's an energy line that I'm sat upon here at the moment, so let's just find that 0 point energy. If you don't know anything about that, you can find the 0 point energy on our channel. Okay, so there we go, just disconnecting to the physical world, connecting to the energy world. There we go, beautiful energies. It's a spiritual pathway for you this week here. There's a lot of purple going on within the field of energies at the moment. There's also it was also a bit of sort of red as well, sort of that determination, a bit of fire that's coming in there. So I think there's energy is giving you spiritual guidance more than anything else, which allows your passions to grow within life. Let's just see what the message is that comes through from there. Let's have a message for Cancer, please. Let's just see what's going on for you here. It's like a journey that starts in the city and then ends up in the countryside in a beautiful view in wilderness in a way, and it's like energy is sort of saying to you, once you get passionate and give yourself an emotional direction, you're going to go from the chaos and clutter of a centre, or the centre of a city, and although that could be very nice at times, but the moment the energy is trying to sort of like convey the pathway to you so you can find yourself in a place that is much more congenial to your way of energy, of sort of like feeling a lot more relaxed and at one with everything that is around you, that you don't have to sort everybody else's life out. So when you're going through the centre of a city, I was born in London, and when you're going through the centre of a city, you have to watch out for other people, and it's avoiding walking into people and stuff like that. It's very frantic, and you have to be very aware of what's going on around you in a different sense, where everything is very quick. And once you come out of the city and you make your way to the countryside, and then you make your way to a place where you've got a beautiful view, and there's open fields with wind as well. So there's, the logic is really blowing at you, sort of saying, look, this is how it's got to be done. This is how it's got to be done. And so, you're really flowing through that energy in a really beautiful way. It's giving a lot of clarity about the pathway that you should be taking in order to get to where you wish to be in the future, with a lot of logic that's involved in it. And it is like building a whole new life for yourself on what you have already. So it's taking something that you have, and it could be knowledge, understanding, spirit, or energy, or even a relationship, and it's taking that foundation and building something upon it, and really exploring the idea of building something or creating something out of nothing. Well, not out of nothing, but out of a simple connection. It's really good energies there for you. It makes you feel incredibly heart-filled energy here. It makes you feel really sort of like, oh yeah, this is exactly it. This is what I should be doing. It makes you really excited, and it gives you that wind in the energy that's flowing through there. Helps you feel invigorated, makes you feel alive at the moment. Really beautiful energies there. Thanking you very much, energy. Right, let's just get into seeing the chakra sequencing. So the chakra sequencing, which I do on the messages from energy, if you haven't seen it, please do go and see it. That's the general energies that are coming through, as it were. But on this one here, it's basically about the chakra sequencing. So when you're confronting a situation, what sort of order should you put your energy in? Should you put the logic first, or should you put your heart's desire? Or should you put your determination through your solar plexus? following the rhythm, your chakra rhythm, will help you to turn your needs into your wants. Start manifesting the life that you so desire. So let's just see what that connection is. So we've got that first connection. There we go. 0 point, disconnecting to the physical world that is around us. There we go. Just finding that central point for the chakra sequencing. Okay, so there we go. We've got the crown and the root. And the crown, your consciousness, your well-being, your sense of happiness, your consciousness that is connected to everything that is around you. Seems like you want life to be a little bit more easier, a little bit more enjoyable, relaxed, and so forth. And your consciousness is playing an important part in this, the crown chakra. This is that vertical energy. This is your raison d'etre, what you should be doing. And that consciousness, if it's not sitting right for you, you'll feel that you're carrying a lot of the weight upon your shoulders, which you will do, but at the same time, at some point, you can overload things, and that's where you've got to be a little bit wary of that. So then that's when your consciousness will help you to do that. It's on the move now, and it's moving down to the solar plexus. Solar plexus is that determination, and it really is pointed determination. Once you get a bee in your bonnet, Cancer, there's no stopping you, let's be honest. Once you've made your mind up about something, following it, and that's what that cardinal water that your sign is made of will give you. And we'll look into that in a minute. But the solar plexus here is playing much more towards the upper left, upper right within your body, as it were, towards your liver. So then that's what this fire, it's encouraging the fire, the passions within you to, go after what you want. And I think so. Whenever you're confronting a situation, start with those passions of what you can really physically do within the world to get there. It's on the move again now, and this is where we come into that logic, that air energy that we were talking about, that wind blowing through you that makes you feel alive. It's much more stronger in the third eye than it is in the throat. I don't think you need to say much this week and convey much. I think you just need to be very clear in your vision of what you're trying to do. Then your actions should then be seen by the world around you as communication of the implementation of what you see as an inner vision of how you should live life, regardless of whether it's on your relationship side or on your financial side. Doesn't really matter one way or the other. It's but it is on the third eye. It's really sort of keeping your eye on the goal, as it were, really squinting and keeping your eye on the bullseye of life, as it were. Really absolutely beautiful energies. And then that throat chakra now does come a little bit more into play, and it enjoys a lot more. It opens up to laughter and singing and communication in that sort of sense. And that's what I mean about actions. Your actions will speak louder than actual words of singing, of generally communicating and so forth, and having it very warm and enjoyable. Allowing your passions to come to the surface, I think, will be really good. It's on the move again. Here we go with the heart chakra. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for this peace and happiness within your heart, within your soul, within your being, on a physical and on a spiritual or emotional sense. A real sort of balance in life that you kind of go, yes, this is it. It seems to be working right for me now. Really, really good energies. And now it's gone back to the crown and the roots. So we've come to the end. So almost your heart chakra should be at the end here. I think this is what you've got to keep your focus on, the goal. Focus on that heart chakra energy as it comes through you when you're looking for your, trying to cultivate your desires in your life. It goes through that solar plexus of being very determined, and then allowing yourself to pass into action through the third eye and the throat chakra, and allowing that singing of life to come through you and having a real sort of focal point of what you're actually after. And that will then free your heart up to being in a really beautiful place. Okay, let's just have a look at your astroflower now and see what's going on. You've got your astroflower, which is just at the top here. And one thing you should notice, Cancer, is that the only water you have in your sign, regardless of which petal you're looking at, is on the surface of petals 5, 7, 8, 9 and 10. It's very much the past, the future, and how you engage in the here and now and take an emotional direction, as I was saying earlier on. That's the only water that we're going to be seeing. And the only fire-water combinations that you do actually have is very much at the surface in the synchronicities in petals 4 on your financial side. This is networking as well. This is allowing that financial passion for success to be connected to someone else. There seems to be like a passion that's coming into your life from the outside world, which is giving you the physical direction with your cardinal earth of your good self, because you've got water at the surface and earth at your base. As a Capricorn opposite, we have earth at our surface and water at our base. We have a lot more water. We're also a full sign. We have more water in our sign and no earth whatsoever. It's all on the surface. And this is the similar sort of thing. So your synchronicities and your connection with the outside world in a very physical sense in regards to job, business and projects should give you a direction, a passionate direction that's coming into your life and give you an emotional direction for you to take so you can take control over the situation. On your financial side, you also do have on your cardinal path, that's petal 3, fixed fire and fixed earth. And that fixed fire goes right round that petal 6, as you can see. That's your inner being. And that's having that consistent passion that you have for life going forward, and how you allow that passion to be constant within the world around you, and how you project it out through action, through that fixed earth that goes between petal 7 and petal 9, your past and your future, and how you sort of manifest it as well. On your relationship side, you do have on your karmic path that mutable fire as well. You do have quite a bit of fire in you, Cancer. We know that. And sometimes we can be on the wrong side of that fire, But that fire there, that mutable fire on the relationship side, is almost as like playing with life, seeing where your passions are really directed, where your heart's desire is actually, and therefore you can then feed that fire which is between petals 8 and 10, between your future and your here and now, with the fixed fire. So looking at sort of things here, putting in equal amounts of passions into what you want will get you the results, but it seems to be on your financial side that seems to be the biggest telltale. So let's have a look at petal 4, that cardinal fire that's coming through. You have the 5 of Swords. It's walking away from complications and difficulties and so forth. That's what's walking away from that town, that city, which was in the inner vision that was on for the messages from energy. It's walking away from that town, following that roadmap, following that pathway that you need to take to get to that tranquility. What's on that karmic path? Look at that. You couldn't get more tranquil than that. That's a Capricorn card as well. Here, the Queen of Pentacles, she knows when that Pentacles is going to drop because she's sat at the base of the tree of knowledge. She knows. And that's what that fixed energy, fixed fire within you. You know it's within you. That's what you want. So let's just see what that connection is between petal 4 and the outside world with that cardinal fire and water and air. Look at that. That's what you're shooting for. You're shooting for the ultimate dream, basically, in your life. And that's where the consistency of your fire in petal 6, between petal 6 and petal 9 at the top there, from your inner being needs to be about. Moon card. It's discovering the inner passion, discovering the inner, I don't want to say courage, determination. That's what I want. Determination, realizing that inner determination within you, that's going to take you to ultimate success with that. That's what that fixed fire is doing for you on your financial side. Let's just see how it plays out on your relationship side. Now, we've got the mutable fire that goes with the mutable earth on your relationship side, and you get the 10 of Cups, happiness after difficulty. This is where you're mutably sort of kind of going, that mutable fire is sort of playing with things and seeing what works, seeing what's going to take you to that point of happiness. It is feeding that fixed fire right at the top between petals 8 and petals 10, that's how you engage with life to actually cultivate your future. How do you do it? It is a bit of a leap of faith. It's believing in yourself, I think, more than anything else, Cancer, which is going to give the big results. And that's why you also get the 9 of Wands. This happiness is dependent upon you putting down healthy boundaries, so you're not wasting your time. And that's where that clear vision of your third eye will then take you to that place where your ultimate goal of actual pure balance within your life. Really good reading for you this week here. There's a great deal of possibilities for you, and it will depend upon the way in which you engage your energies, your time, your efforts, your emotions into life. And I hope this video here helps you to sort of streamline things and realize where you need to put things into your life in order to get what you so desire. Because when you live the best example of yourself, the world becomes a better place. My world becomes a better place. Everybody's world becomes a better place because you're living it to the full. So there you go, Cancer. I will see you on the live on Sunday night at 2100 hours UK time, where your questions and answers, anything about the readings or the other energy videos that we do on this channel. Thanking you very much for your subscription, likes and shares. It'd be lovely. We will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.